I'm going to give you a quick tip that'll really help your accuracy if you're using a handheld release aid. This is something I've done for a long time. Never even thought about talking about this until someone saw me do it and they're like, why are you doing that? And I gave them the why. And I did it on their bow because they had a release that had a little bit bigger jaw on it, so there was more room for error or margin in that when he had it hooked to the D-loop. So I'll just use these two right here as an example for you. So this is a little bit of an older style release, but it has a bigger hook. But what I want you to notice is if I apply too much pressure with these fingers and I roll this back, you can see that D-loop gets deeper into the hook. Okay, so when that fired, it'll actually take more time to come out and around that hook than if you had a slightly different position and that D-loop was right on the edge of that and at the end of that hook, so that as it's fired, it's coming out clean and right away. This actually relates to one time I saw a video on someone saying shoot a thumb release like a hinge release and just rock it back, and all you're going to do is dig that deeper and deeper into the hook and your accuracy is going to change and go down the toilet. Here's something that you can do if you have a neutral position and if you have a release that has a bigger hook, or honestly anyone. This works so slick. So what I do on mine, normally before an event or before a hunt, is this is a synthetic type of wax that we have. I don't recommend any waxes that are thick and gloopy. It really needs to be a creamy type of lubricant or a creamy type of wax. It's not gonna end up putting more types of debris on this D-loop. But what I'll do is I'll rub that in and really get it in there so that this starts to look that color and it starts to look like it's wet and like it's slick. Okay, and when that happens, if you have a larger type of hook, as soon as you apply pressure, it slides into position so much easier with just that little bit of help, and it's going to help put that D-loop into a more repetitive place on your hook so that as it's coming off, it's the first thing to leave out of that channel. It will help your accuracy. Such an easy thing to do. Make sure it's nothing that's tacky. Honestly, this serves a double purpose for me. I keep it with me all the time. And it's a really slick tip, and that'll also help you prevent your D-loop from dry rotting and drying out. Give you a little bit more longevity on your D-loop as well, but certainly going to help increase your accuracy depending on your release style.